Hello all, hope all is well. I have reset the game, you can tell because it's the main theme music which I always try and skip. So in between, what I do is I sort of save the game in between every episode in case I have any problems while recording or anything like that. So I'll save, I'll let a day pass, I'll save, I'll copy the save file from the backup so that I have a copy ready so that if I need to restart an episode I can. And while I was doing that, Grenadan Separatists spawned up. So, yes, I have also reloaded the game. Hopefully the Papal State come out of this coalition. What is funny on the main tooltips though, is that the game still says the Ottomans are the strongest nation in the game. And also the other funny one that I was sort of lolled out was saying about coalitions are powerful tools to take down a bigger enemy. Which is exactly why the AI resets its opinions after every load so it comes out of coalitions. Papal State might review their situation now. Maybe? Might take a month or two. Anyway, prestige from Tibetan I don't need. Institutions spread through true faith provinces is a must. But so is religious wars. So, there we go. So from now I'll have an extra war score cost versus other religions. Courtesy of that. Also, Tlemcen is 2000 dev now. 2000 dip to integrate. Because they've been deving themselves up, I think. Yeah, no, they're still 242. They just cost more for some reason now. Oh well, it's fine. Honestly, not a problem. Gascon Separatists. Right. Sardinian Separatists first. Because Sworn just took down Sardinian Separatists in the exact same fort. Let's just go non-just power. I don't need to lose prestige. Because I'm not doing very good on my unrest anyway, I guess. I might end up untrade companying all of Africa here, but for now I'll leave it. And let's send this off to, well, Gascony is the only one that's going to be anytime soon, so let's just go there. As mentioned before, I reset my Republican traditions, so I can actually afford to give my person more of a thing. Okay, so I want to embrace colonialism. It costs 2,000. I'd rather not take any more loans though, honestly. So I'm just going to wait for the spread to happen. It's getting there. And once it hits Barcelona, I'm good. Another expensive edict. And another one. Again, I'm also way over my gov cap. But by 1st of July 1532, I will have 250 more gov cap, modified by all of my modifiers. So that will be very nice. I'm now 1430 dev. My subjects give another 300-ish. Yep. So I'm actually at 1700 dev realistically at the moment. Pretty good. I will claim you. I've nearly maxed out my relations with the Papal State in terms of improved relations, so I may have to wait for a while and improve some more. I just need them out of this coalition. I won't be able to use the St. Peter's Basilica because I am Protestant. That's okay. I picked up a few other neat projects. They're all giving me some very good modifiers, so I do not mind. I'm going to trigger this berry and citrus while we're here. That has no reason of being so high. Originally also in my coalition, I could actually get Britain out of my coalition, take this land, and then that will remove Great Britain out of the coalition as well. That don't sound too bad. Now don't press accept demand, press provoke revolt. There you go. Didn't want a Portugal rebel repeat where I just released all of Portugal by accident. When I meant to press provoke and I pressed accept. So again, the Ottoman truce isn't until 1537. If I want to be really greedy, I could just start going for Kara, can't you? And get I could get Iraq as a vassal here actually. That'd be kind of cool. Now it just means that we'll add more people to coalition because Karakondi will not like me doing this, but I'd like to do it. Let's see, I can mothball my forts? Not unmothball, just mothball them. Then I will bring this down to here. I'll then bring the fleet round to Barcelona, and then I will mothball them in Barcelona. No more revolts for a couple years. And once again, my manpower units can do this war. I'm not pressing sale of titles again. I don't need to. So, 1537 is the next instance of the influence in my burghers to drop from bad fortunes, which was an event, not actually from a state thing. So, when I can press this button again, I'll probably take the burger one, more than likely. It'll probably be build a workshop or build a manufactory, and then I can just undo a couple of the stuff anyway. Right, annexation cost reduction. And remember, influence admin idea also offers further Diplo annexing. So I'll Diplo annex 10% once I have all the ideas done. See, that dropped down by 500 dip. Went from 2000 to 1500. Very nice. Almost all of Iberia is now Protestant. Most of my other lands don't count because they are trade companies and therefore offer nothing to religious contribution. We've got a handful to go. Looking pretty good. Let's see here, so Ottomans actually ate Moldavia in their war against Russia, but Russia ate quite a bit of this land here to compensate. Moldavia's actually an OPM now. I thought they were gone. I didn't even notice that. They would be my Diplo vassal, but I don't want them, so them's the Briggs. So it's got to be any, so trade company size of 8. No, I'll have to take this for now. Very good. Then let's just focus on the workshops and things. I'm not bothered about the GovCap buildings for now, because I'd rather just get my overall income higher. Which, and also like I mentioned, I'm going to get a Tessemois. No, not the Tessemois. It's called Administrative Decisions. But there is the Tessemois in, which is the equivalent of this here. And it has pretty much this icon, but it's at like tech tier 10 or something. I can't remember. So military is now considered to be... Oh, here we go. Here's more of them events I should have had. Let's just spend money. That took forever to get a negative pulse event. I'm actually really quite impressed. Should have taken a lot longer than that. I mean, it should have been a lot quicker than that, I mean. So Bohemia is now Emperor again. They are big. That's a very big Bohemia, and I'm very proud of them. Always like seeing a big Bohemia. So I now have a claim on Karakoyunlu. I can go declare that war. I am not going to be forming Spain. I've mentioned that I really like Aragon's missions here. So I'll take all of Aragon's missions where possible, and then I'll form Spain. Then I'll form the... Yeah, that's how I do it. Rule Italy, as in take all of it. Yikes. Okay. That's going to be a very difficult one for me to get right off the bat. For now. GovCap 250. I now suffer no GovCap malices. The Empire is actually doing quite well, all things considering. Do you get that? I just noticed the event, the modifier. They're doing quite well to get that far, honestly. So now, thanks to not being over GovCap, my advisors are cheaper. I'm not paying out more for state maintenance. So I'm earning a bit more money back. And as you can see, colonialism is spreading quite nicely. So now, I mean, just Saluso left my coalition. I think realistically, I should not be going for Karakoyunlu next. I think next war is realistically the Ottomans. I know it's a 5-year wait though. That is an off-putting factor in it, isn't it? Kind of makes me want to go for them already too. So, Blaine still got this. Perfect. I know I'll be paying out the nose, but I kind of want Tech 11. Maybe I just do this. Yeah, I really should just do this. Go. And I can get going on a better manufactory now. Perfect. It's actually very useful. So yes, it was worth it. Now, I'm going to put this fort on. I'll let the others naturally regen. Ottomans no longer consider Aragon as a rival because I have the institution. So therefore they're going to see me as far stronger. Ottomans is no longer a valid rival for Aragon, so it's Eclipsed Ottomans. Not very often you get to see that as a modifier. Eclipsed Ottomans. Anyway, let's get in position and fight QQ. I'm Tech 11, they're Tech 9 or whatever. This shouldn't be a problem. They're allied with Mazandaran and Mashesha. So they've got pretty weak allies. And yet they got a big amount of land because they probably just took opportunities more than anything. And even then, Mushasha won't help. It's because Mushasha loves me, obviously. This can drill for a little while. No, actually, no, it can't. What's next? Neapolitan or Mamlukian? That's in it. That's close in it, but I think that's a Mamlukian first. So this comes down to Rosetta. So yes, I need a Mashrik province. Because I quite like having Iraq as a march. They normally do pretty well for me. I think I will march Iraq. Let's have a double look at Mare Nostrum. Yeah, I don't need Iraqi lands, so I will be marching them. And I'll let them have whatever I take in this war. But I don't think that'll affect the Roman Empire stuff. How's exploration going? There's still no Portuguese Brazil because they can't really afford colonists anymore. Ouch. I may have destroyed them to the point of no return. Like, they're in my coalition, but so what? I thought this had the thing. Do I need to put them in Damiat? Okay. Damiat it is. Then I'll move to wherever the rebellion happens. Another province. I was about to say occupied by me, but no. Because I was trying to say conquered and occupied at the same time. So it came out as concubined. So there you go, that's another province concubined. Let's see here. Trade efficiency? Sure. I think that one's even a half price one. Judging on the fact that it said 2.6. That feels half pricey at the moment. Look at that big old Bukhara. They could get destroyed by Muscovy. Sweden gain their independence. Norway gain their independence. Bohemia be thick with 2 C's. I should really think to ally Bohemia over Poland, honestly. As in revoke my Polish alliance and change to Bohemia, but I'll do that after I've fought. I'll do that after I've fought Ottomans again. Let's get the production efficiency in here, because that is Constantinople there. So yeah, it was very close, as in they rose up within like 2 months of each other or something. Rose up. Oh well, mercenaries can go deal with that for now. And also Mikhalafi separatists from Yemen. And the Mamluks have just gone, yeah, that's fine, we'll just fight. Sure. A little bit psychopathic, but whatever boats you float. And they saw that I was moving away with that Merc army. And so they decided, now's my time to re-siege this province. Sure thing. Once again, bring your attention to whatever floats your boat. So when I complete influence, I'll have an extra 10% morale and 1 artillery fire. It's going to be so good. That is literally going to be so fire. Honestly, +1 as a static bonus for artillery is just ridiculous. Lebanese separatists, so in other words, there's not really any separatists because my mercs are in the area. When I say no separatists, I mean not ones I have to worry about positioning myself for, more specifically. Let's go back to Barcelona and drill more. My manpower's starting to become a number again. So they're Tech 9, correct? Yes. Meanwhile, I have a 5-5 on the case. Versus a... Oh, they've got a 4-6. Wow, okay. You know what? That's actually kind of obnoxious, but I have better tactics and more units and better max morale and better units that deal more damage. Both direct and for morale. So, you know. That's a shame for you, isn't it? Okay, time to drill. Let's just add some extra trade ships there. So as I mentioned, after this will probably be the Ottoman War. March 37. That'll probably end up being next part though. I think this part might end once I've finished the QQ War. Or I think I'll stop it. But while it has been a while since I played Aragon, I'm really enjoying this campaign. I know I said I've sort of gone off mindless blobbing, but I think the fact I've given myself an objective might be part of the key here. Maybe. I don't know. But now that I've committed, I'm pretty much certainly going to go for the Reapers, Mare Nostrum achievement. And it's only 1533, and I have, well, 1400 dev myself. I will seize them in their wealth, which can pay off a loan. So I'm earning more money now, thanks to... Right, Burgers 4 Strike can go. But yes, I'm earning back my money thanks to the fact that my state edicts are coming off. For one. It probably also helps that I just dropped good production efficiency onto Constantinople, if I'm honest. That's another state without embraced religious unity, which means that the last remaining states with anything on them... There is an edict screen, but did I not map it to anything? I don't think I ever mapped it to anything. Oh well, if I do... There's a way I can do it, it's this. And I do this, you can see there's 1, 2, 3 more states that are left with religious unity. Also, I occupied this fort, get off. I'll wait until I'm done with the siege in Elam though. I think I need the full force of the army. That would win, but it'd be cutting it fine. Yeah, they're moved off anyway, look. An excellent initiative. Give me that free innovativeness. The French are angry. They might be rising soon. I could get England out of this coalition. /GB. For those who don't know, the flag of Great Britain comes from the white and red from St. George's Cross, which is the English flag. The white and blue, the white cross with the blue background is from Scotland, and as usual, Wales just gets ignored. The Wales flag is wonderful if you haven't seen it before. It's the red dragon. Very cool flag. Extra relation, which will be my march. So, I mentioned this before. If you Expand administration to reduce your reform progress. I lost 21 instead of 25 there. I know it's not that big of a difference, but honestly, it's a slight reduction, and I'll take it. And it will benefit me later. So, it's a win-win there. I'm going to need to move to France now. I don't think they'd have access through France, of all people. They did! Wow! Colour me impressed. They got access through France because they're my neighbour and they're at war with me, I guess. Oh yeah, Paris. It's right. It's only Paris. So, I will want Burgundian cores returned. These end 1557. I need to remove this now. I need to get some extra people out of my coalition. I want to declare war on France sooner rather than later. Honestly. They are gaining back quite the army. I need to get my relations up with Brittany here. Also, what do you mean Sistan is outraged? Probably because they knew of me. I didn't know of them, but they knew of me. Makes sense. Be nice to have the south of France, so then I could just walk in my lands properly. Without having to wait for gimmicks, etc. So I think this is going to wrap up this episode, honestly. I will finish this off next episode, and then I'll give the next wars some greater consideration. So, catch you next time.